Welcome back to Zombicide Black Plague. We're playing with Baldrick's bumbling band of adventurers, and we're doing Quest 3, which is called The Shepherds. We're trying to rescue some survivors. And I'll apologize in advance because I don't have much time today, so I'm just going to be doing one full turn as opposed to the usual two. It's probably going to be fairly eventful anyway because we're going to try and open up this door, and we're going to have 6 spawns. We're going to have a lot happening even in the single turn. So let's begin. We're beginning with a bumbling Baldrick himself, and the first thing I want him to do with his 4 actions, he has 1 spellcaster free action. He also has a free magic action, but the first thing I want him to do with a greatsword is try and open this door. So he's going to be rolling a 5 dice, hitting on a 5+. So let's see if he can get the door open with the greatsword. And as in usual bumbling Baldrick fashion, he rolls 5 dice, does not get 1, 5, or 6. So he will try it again. Good Lord. And, and he misses again. Okay, he has 2 more actions remaining. He's still trying to get the door open. And this time, 3rd try, he finally manages to pry the door open. So that leaves him 2 magic actions and 1 remaining action. But he did finally get the door open. And now I'm just going to readjust the camera a little bit because we're going to have some major league spawning happening in this room. And then we'll get back to Baldrick right after that. All right, let the spawning begin. I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm just going to go, how am I going to do this? I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll kind of do that pattern. Everyone, we are spawning in the orange. So the first orange spawn down there will be an abomination. All right, well, we have an abomination there. And in this, where the X is, we hit a double spawn. So we're going to get a double spawn in this room, in the orange. Or, excuse me, we're going to have 3 fatties. That's the first of the double spawn there. Whoops, slippery little buggers. Okay, and that's the first of the double spawn, the second of the double spawn in orange. Wow, 3 Deadeye Walkers join the 3 fatties. Ay. Well, we knew the orange spawn zone was going to get a little bit ugly. All right, there we go. Wow. Okay, and we have 2 more rooms to spawn in. And we have only 3 walkers there. That wasn't bad. 3 walkers. Actually, we have 3 more rooms to spawn in. I think I said 2. There, and then we're going to do this room in the orange. Only 1 runner. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. A runner and the final room. All right. We get 4 more Deadeye Walkers. Wow, this place is crawling with archers. Okay, wow, and we're almost starting to run out of Deadeye Walkers. And you know, when you run out of a zombie type and you need to put more on the board, what happens is they get an extra activation, which could be pretty nasty. All right, we're going to continue on with Baldrick. So, wow, we didn't get anything spawned on this point. We know that that point is not going to be spawning anything because we've already found the red and green. So Baldrick has an action and 2 more magic actions. So I'm just going to readjust the camera again a little bit, and we'll see what Baldrick's going to do with the rest of his turn. Okay, what Baldrick's going to do is he will do a rearrangement of things in his hand. He's going to take his healing spell and replace it with chain lightning. So that's basically his remaining action. And now he has 2 basically free spellcasting actions. He's going to cast chain lightning, which has a range of 0 to 1 into this zone of 4 walkers. And how chain lightning works is you're rolling 3 dice and hitting on a 5+. And if you roll a 6, you get an extra die. So wow, did that ever work? So he's got 2 hits, and he gets 2 extra die for the chain lightning, and 2 more misses. So he ends up taking out 2 walkers with his first magic attack. So he's going to go from 21 to 23 experience. That was actually, for Baldrick, not bad. All right, he's going to try chain lightning into here again. And this time he only gets a 5, so he gets 1 hit. And takes out 1 walker for another experience. That will now end off Baldrick's turn as I crash things around. All right. That's the end of Baldrick's turn. Up next is Alyssa, and she has the heavy crossbow and a bastard sword equipped at the moment. I have to think about what I want her to do, and then we'll come right back. So let me just do a bit of thinking, and we'll have Alyssa take her turn. All right, I think our biggest threat at the moment is right here with all of these 4 Deadeye Walkers. If we don't get rid of these guys and we have any heroes staying in this area, they're going to shoot at us, cause us major issues. And so I think we're going to have Dame Alyssa shooting at these guys with her heavy crossbow, hitting on a 4+, rolling 2 dice, and she has plenty of bolts, so she can re-roll. So first action, snake eyes. Jesus. No, she's going to re-roll that, of course, and she gets 2 6s. So 2 1s to 2 6s. 2 Deadeye Walkers are no more. And Alyssa gets 2 more experience, 27 up to 29. 43 pumps us into the red. That was her first action. Her second action will be to do it again. And she rolls a 4 and a 3. She's not going to re-roll with plenty of bolts, so she's going to take 1 down because it hits on a 4+. And her third action, another hit takes the other Deadeye Walker down. So that's 2 more experience she's now up to 31. Getting closer and closer to the red zone, but not there yet. All right, that's Alyssa. She still has 1 action left. She has an action left. So yeah, that was 3. She might as well shoot into the crowd of 5 walkers down here with a heavy crossbow with her final action, and she gets 1 hit, so she'll take 1 more walker away from there. So that is not going to hurt, giving her 1 more experience up to 32. And that's going to conclude Alyssa's turn. So up next we're going to have Clovis, and I think I'm going to readjust the camera a little bit, and then we're going to have Clovis taking his turn. He's dual wielding short swords at the moment, so he can only do 1 point of damage per hit, but he's going to be rolling 4 dice. So let's see what we want to do with him. All right, I think what we want to do with Clovis, his first action, he's going to move into this spot, and then for his second action, he will use his dual short swords to attack the single walker, and he rolls easily a hits on a 4+ with his sword. So that's his second action. He gets another experience. He goes from 13 to 14. He's still in the yellow zone. He has 4 actions, so he can move in here and shoot again. And I do believe he's going to shoot again. He's going to go in here again. That's his third action. His fourth and final action will be to dual short sword these guys and see how many he can take out. Hitting on a 4+. So he's able to take out 2 of them. Okay, that's pretty good. 2 more experience. He needs experience to try and get into that orange zone. He goes to 16 experience, which means he's 3 away. That's the end of Clovis's turn. And so he did what he could. Up next we have Anne. Now Anne, I almost am tempted to take Anne and jump her right into there. She's got the flaming greatsword, but I think she's got even a better plan than that for her next turn. So I think for now she's going to do her bloodlust melee, which is moving in here with these 2 guys. And that's going to give her, what is that going to do? Yes, that's going to give her a melee attack. She has the flaming greatsword, 5 dice, hitting on a 5+, doing 2 damage per hit. She only gets 1 hit. Okay, well that's not bad. That was her first of 4 actions. So first of 4 actions, she will get 1 more experience for that, of course. 21 to 22. She's going to do it again. And this time a couple of 6s. She makes no mistake. The last walker is no more. Gone. And that gives her 1 more experience. 22 up to 23. If I did that correctly. Sometimes the sliders get sticky and move a little bit on me. So there we go. That was her second action. She has 2 actions left. She's going to go 1, 2 back to the crew, leaving Clovis all by himself here with the spawn point. All right, that was the end of Anne. Nellie goes next. I'm going to readjust the camera for her because we've got some plans for Nellie. All right, for Nellie, we want her to take her free move to here, and now she still has the Chaos Bow. She's going to be rolling 4 dice, hitting on a 4+, lots of range, 0 to 3, doing 2 damage a hit. We have the Necromancer and 4 Deadeye Walkers here. We want her to try and get rid of them. Now, if she gets 4 hits, that's going to be the equivalent of Dragon Fire. I'm going to put the dice tower kind of there. Should be able to see that. And her first attack will be 2 hits. So she'll take out 2 Deadeye Walkers. On her first hit, that's going to give her 2 experience, 30 up to 32. She's getting closer again to red. That was her first hit. Her second attack, the Chaos Bow, doing 1 hit, 1 Deadeye Walker. Okay, that's not as good, but it's okay. 33 experience. She has 2 more attacks, and really want to get rid of that Necromancer. Oh, come on, Nellie. See what we can do. She gets a 6 and a 5. That's going to take out both of them. So the Deadeye Walker goes, as well as the Necromancer, taking her up to 35 experience. She has 1 action remaining. She's going to move here, back to down the street. So that was a good use of that Chaos Bow. We do get to get rid of a spawn point, and I'm wondering if we shouldn't get rid of the spawn point over there, for the simple fact that we need to go to this side of the board now to complete our mission. And so, you know what, I think that's what we're going to do. So what happens is this spawn point is going to become a permanent one with the 2 runners here, and I'm not sure if you can quite see it, but the spawn point that's over on this side of the board, we are going to get rid of it, because you can get rid of any spawn point you want when you get rid of a Necromancer. You don't have to get rid of the Necromancer spawn point. So that's what we're going to do, freeing up this area for no more spawning of zombies. So that, I think, is going to be a pretty good tactic. And that was Nellie. And so, like I said, I don't have much time today. I apologize. I'd like to do another entire round. I just don't have the time. So we're going to zoom out. We're going to have all of the remaining zombies take their movement or their activation, and then we're going to spawn, and then that's going to be the episode for today. All right, so we really only have 2 spawn locations now. We have 2 spawn points over here, 1 here. We got rid of that one over there, which I think is good. Now let's have all of these zombies move. Now, most noise, of course, is going to be here. I don't use noise tokens. I just find them fiddly. And for the amount of time it takes to put them on and take them off, I'm pretty sure 99% of the time you can figure out where it is the zombies are going to move to. So these runners get 2 moves. They're going to go one move to here. Now, are they going to split up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will split up. So they're going to go like this to try and come around. These runners are going to move 2 spots to here. They're going to come around the corner. Everything in the building now is going to try to exit the door. So the Abomination's going to move here. 3 fatties and the 3 Deadeye Walkers are going to move here. And these guys now are going to split up. I don't add extra things as well. So 1, he'll move here 2, and the 4, wow, these 4 guys are going to move in here. So this room here is ripe for Dragon Bile and Fire for the next episode. All right, and that's going to conclude all the movement. Now, I'm just going to clear my throat out a little bit. We're going to come back and do the spawning for the end of the episode. All right, so to wrap up for today, we're going to have spawning. We're going to get 2 spawns up here because we have 2 spawn points now and 1 down here with Clovis. So let's start the first spawn point up here in the orange. 6 walkers. Okay, well, we have a ton of walkers. The odds of running out of them pretty slim, but that's 6 of them showing up here. Okay, well, let's see if I can get them on the board here relatively quickly, because yes, it's boring to watch me putting zombies out. All right, so we have 6 there. That's the first spawn. We have a second spawn point there as well in the orange, which is a double spawn. That's not good news for Clovis, because we're going to get a double spawn here, and then we're going to get a spawn here. So we basically have 3 spawns at the bottom. We get a fatty. Okay, we get 1 fatty. That's starting out okay. 1 fatty. The next one for the double spawn is a double spawn, which means we're going to bounce back up there. So I'm going to leave that up there. And now we're going to spawn here. So, God, a necromancer shows up with Clovis. Okay, necromancer. Going to get another necromancer spawn point. And, of course, we get a spawn here with the necromancer. He comes with 2 fatties. So what happens here is we've got 3 fatties and a necromancer down here surrounding Clovis. And Clovis has nothing that can take out a fatty. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that. We've got to go back up here now, do another double spawn. God, I hate double spawns. All right. And the first one is 2 fatties. Wow, all of a sudden we're getting close to running out of fatties. So 2 fatties show up here. And the last of the double spawn up in that corner is the necromancer. So not only, now to do this correctly, the necromancer's here with Clovis. He attacks Clovis, doing him 1 damage. Clovis goes from 3 hit points down to 2. Clovis might be in a bit of trouble. And that's going to end off our episode for today. Like I said, I can't fit in 2 full turns, but I hope you're enjoying it. This is Zombicide Black Plague. We are with Baldrick's bumbling band of adventurers. This is just ripe for Dragonfire. And we actually have Anne. She's got Dragon Bile in hand, and she has a flaming greatsword, so she could throw the Dragon Bile in there and light it up. Well, we'll probably see that happen in the next episode. So thanks so much for watching along. Like I said, Zombicide Black Plague. We're doing Quest 3, The Shepherds. And we have 3 objectives yet to get to. One of them is right here in this cluster of abomination and a ton of zombies. And we got rid of the spawn point up here, I think, which is a good idea because we're going to have to head up in that direction. But we have Clovis here in a bit of trouble. But again, we also have Alyssa that has a lifesaver ability. She can move here, pull Clovis out of the danger zone, and what have you. So I think we're doing okay. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, your subscriptions, your likes, and even your dislikes. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.